sorry.
Jim Stage was overwhelmed by emotion as he recounted the arson fire that claimed his Lloyd's Pharmacy in St. Paul in the aftermath of George Floyd's death.
So the fire department fought the fire all night. I got there at about 6:30 in the morning, and they were still fighting it, so it looked like this at about 6:30 in the morning.
Stage was one of several business owners and managers invited to speak to a special Senate Oversight Committee, which began its meeting with a video of clips from news coverage of the rioting in the Twin Cities in the aftermath in zones that have been devastated.
We all enjoy a right to be protected. It's in our law.
Complete. Everything burnt.
Chiropractor Michael Schaaf said that while his office near Lake Street was a complete loss, he was more concerned about what neighboring businesses lost.
These were friends. They were friends and family that lost their businesses. And while I just had this little swath of land, 18 feet by 90, inconsequential to the damage that occurred up and down Lake Street.
This is just the first of 5 hearings that Senate Republicans are planning to do about the Minneapolis riots. They decided to hold them in person instead of online, but because they're worried about disruptions from protesters, only invited guests, Senate, and staff are allowed in. John Croman, KARE 11 News.